Good morning, everybody. Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. You can see P's coffee in her bum. It's a way to start a stream.
Hey, it's a clean bum. I just washed it
Look at her.
this morning.
She's clean. Why this yellow light is being so yellow. There we go. We're going to do that. I'm going to give you a little more. There we go. I balanced it out a little bit better. All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. I can talk today properly. My mouth isn't all messed
Without
up.
drooling.
Yeah, I wasn't drooling. It was just, you know, awkward. All right. Yes, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. That's how we know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we're an arty-friendly bunch of people. If you're watching in replay, we love you just the same. We really do. We need you to let us know down in the comments below. Like it, love it, and watch some more of it. That means you like that little, you hit the like button. That's like your #1 thing if you're here. Then, if you're at the end and you're like, man, that was good, share it with a friend. Get some folks over here. I tell you, because YouTube ain't doing the thing. I do appreciate y'all that are doing the hype thing. Also, new information about that. I guess you can only hype 3 things a week or something like that. I don't know. We're learning.
Who's policing this?
Well, that's YouTube, but I think Sue let me know. By the way, Sue received my swap, but hers has not arrived yet.
Oh, no.
Kind of weird. You know, I mean, who knows? Who knows, y'all? All right, let's say hello to everybody. I didn't say hello last time because my mouth was not working, especially at the beginning.
My hair's just kind of...
I know. Me too.
I can't put my cap on
Because it pushes the hair down into your eyeballs.
Especially when it's wet.
Yeah. I understand these problems. I had to see... Did you see how I had to do some of this?
Uh-huh. I have to do a lot of that because someone I know hasn't helped me cut my hair.
Hasn't helped. Help. Okay. Lucy's here. Acme. Alice. Oh, Alice, the book arrived. Thank you very much. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I handed it over to P.
Started reading it.
And Webb's here.
Love this information and has fabulous graphics.
Yeah.
Fabulous graphics.
So there you go. Thank you for that. Let's see. Okay. Ann Webb, Becky, Beth, Bruja, Carrie Griffiths is here. Cookie Wookie, that's Mo, and Darcy's here. Oops, somebody else just popped in there. Lucy, and I don't know. But my thing moved. Diane's here, and Eddie, and Elizabeth Fulcomer, Edie, Ellen, Graham, Gray Like Gray, Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda, Handy Scandy, that's Nancy, Joanne, Carla's here, K-Pop Mama, aka Aubrey, Mary Brown, Mimi Hoarder Paper Crafts, Patty Carey, Planet Creative Studios, that's Estella, Ricky Nordmeyer, Rosemary, Sharon Brown, Stop and Paint on Paper, that's Karen McCoy, and Zali Cal, she is our pal. So just to give y'all a little heads up today, it's going to be a busy day. Thank you so much for showing up over here. Give me extra pinky hello hands if I missed you. It wasn't on purpose. Just letting you know. Hey, Paula. Darling ones. Yes, you're darling as well. Okay, so after we stream here, you got about 30 minutes. Then you need to get over to Casey's channel. If you haven't seen those links or whatever, I did post, you know, because I let you know about this stream over Makers. Down below, if you open it up, there's a link there. Plus, I think Carrie has posted it. I'm sure it will be posted here in the chat. Perhaps either, Darcy would be able to do it, or because she might have the link handy, because she will also be on the stream with them. Okay, so that's after the stream here. Then you got a little bit of time. I don't know how long they'll be on, but I'm assuming, you know, maybe 2 hours or so. So then you have until about 2:30. So you got an hour, and then we'll be over at Caw. There you go. There's a link from Darcy. If y'all want to go over and get yourself get your notifications so you don't forget that you got all kinds of things to do today. Hang out with your Arty peoples. And I'm sure we'll pick some new people up along the way. Alrighty, so there you go, full day. P has lots to show you. I'm just going to go topside. Do I need to tell anything else? Because we're coming to the end of the month. We got 3 more streams after this one this month. finally have everything set and ready to go for August. Very excited about that. There's some very exciting things happening in the background for that. We'll let you know more about that later.
I don't know, so I can't tell you.
She does, but she doesn't remember, which is good, because then she can accidentally let y'all know.
Sometimes she tells me things and she doesn't make sure that I'm actively tuned in. You know, like...
She's been tuned in. She helped with the whole project. Anyway.
I did?
You did. It's just been a long time. Because this one's been, like, in the works for a while.
Well, good Lord.
I know.
I'm not expected to remember that kind of stuff.
And that's exactly why. Yes, we're very happy that sometimes you don't remember these things.
There you go.
There you go.
Advantages to
not remembering things.
Dementia.
I don't know that it's not that. She does not have dementia. She's just, you know, elderly, and sometimes she don't give.
I can be silly about it until it really happens.
That's right.
And then there will be no more joking.
That's right. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Nadine.
I will be dead ass serious about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what am I doing?
Hello,
here?
Alicia. All right, I'm gonna go topside. All right. Goodness. And my eyeballs and her
My shoulder hurts.
Where?
My knee was crackling and popping this morning.
Yeah, my wrist has been poppy.
It's just, I don't know. Okay, so what am I working on? Are you topsiding me?
I just topsided you. Sorry, I you know.
Yeah, I know. It hadn't shown up.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right, see me burnishing.
Oh, I did, and I got it, Carrie. I think.
Okay,
that's what you're
so
talking
you
about.
can see the relationship here, and this is really good because this reminded me. This is the same technique that I used on my box.
Same thing. Just now, you know.
My pencil holder. But I want you to notice the really excellent penciling around.
Yes, because remember, see, you could see that stuff in the last video. Y'all see what happened here? Mm-hmm. That was really well done.
Yeah, it took me 2 or 3
passes
of pencils to get that so that those disappeared. And I don't know what that is there. If that's
oh, okay, I can get that to you, Carrie.
I don't know what happened there. That's we'll have to patch that. But that's why you keep little pieces of paper about.
Yeah,
because you can patch things when they, you know. This is pretty generic paper. Okay, really quickly. I'm not going to go on about this, and I'm certainly not going to sit here and do it. Pardon me. I'm having drainage.
There's stuff in the air, y'all.
Anyhow, so remember these are the tape.
Oh my gosh, did you see Paula's boxes that she in
No.
inspiration of yours? And you know, she did it all. She did it up Paula style and like made it extra.
She's an overachiever.
She really is.
Anyway, so I want to talk to you about this because this is going to save you a lot of grief, and I can't tell you. I know I'm kind of slow sometimes to get things, but it's best to have your paper all prepared. Make more than you think you'll need, and then you might have enough.
Be prepared.
Kind of like, you know, going to the store and getting mulch for the yard.
Yeah, always buy like about double. If you think you need 5, you need 10. If you get 10, you need 20.
Yeah. I'm really, I kid you not, that is not a joke. All right, so basically here, for the, these are too wide.
Hey, Dawn.
Too wide. And the reason they are is because you're dealing with a rounded circular surface here. If you make
cylindrical.
Cylindrical. Thank you. If you make it too wide, it's going to crunch up. So I make these wide because then I can come in and I can tear them. So I'm looking at this, and one of the things you notice here,
hey, Jennifer.
half of it, the inside's done, and half of it's not. There's a reason for that.
You need something to hang on to.
No.
Oh.
That was a good one though.
Get your fingers all sticky.
It was an error in judgment.
Oh.
So basically that's what I want to do. I want it to overlap. I do not want it to overlap around to the other side. So this is very, very crucial. You want it to go in. So let me get it over
You
here.
have a little overhang inside.
You want overhang inside on both sides, but you don't want it to come back and loop around.
Because it's going to build up and then you create like a little bumpy business. It's noticeable.
That's noticeable. Thank you.
I'm here to
I
help.
appreciate you helping me out.
I've
with my
actually done
words
these
today.
things before too.
I have not.
She just had her coffee.
Yeah.
I've been drinking mine.
Yeah. And it's high octane.
Got new coffee from the HEB. Just let me tell you, we are so excited about the HEB. Way more excited than we probably should be. But you know, you hit a certain age, and it's those things in life that you're like.
It is, absolutely. All right. This is probably a little bit wide for this smaller one, but I think I could still, I could still make that work. Okay. So,
Hi, Michelle.
any questions?
Questions. We've entered the question portion of this section.
And, okay, so, I don't know if you want to know any more about the pencil work here.
Did I say hello, Patty? Patty Carey Art. You're here. So, here's the thing, y'all. And we keep saying this, and we'll always say this because this is worth saying. Things worth saying are worth saying again and again.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works, and that's how we get you knowed up.
It is.
When people ask you, what do you do with the gel prints or all of the tissue papers from the long hauls? This is the stuff. You make little containers, you make bracelets, you make trays, you make other decor things. You cover, if you had crappy furniture in your studio, because that's what always ends up happening typically, not always, but typically, it's the furniture that's left over or whatever. You could cover your flipping furniture with it.
Good heavens, yes.
And then it's all fabulous.
This table that's sitting here, but
oh, by the way,
it's always covered up.
I did discuss with because we went to the birthday party and the dad is the woodworker dude. So I said, hey, so remind me, and I'll take the pictures and give him the measurements, and then he's going to give me a quote. I'm making little slider drawer things or trays or whatever you want.
I don't really care how much it costs. Just do it.
Well, I still would like to go through the process. Okay. And I told him it didn't have to be fancy. This is more function than fancy.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be finished. He doesn't have to paint it or anything.
Right.
I can do all that.
Yeah.
Just needs to build me my structure.
Yes. Because I told him we love I will tell you that these old desks are fabulous, but they have these stupid, but again, this is where the price was, nice.
Okay, so I'm holding on to these things here. And I did three different kinds here. I did, I don't know what this one's called.
Oh, and cans. That's right, your cans. Containers.
Containers. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. The cat is not happy. Okay, so basically this works out great because it fits right on there. I mean, there's going to be a little overhang here, but I think I can make it. I think I can make it work for that if that's right. And I'm really liking that. Mariah, can you tell me what stencil this is?
I can when I put my glasses back on. That there stencil is one by Rhonda, and I think, right? Is that the heart one? Is that one of the strip?
It's a strip, but it's not hearts. I don't see any hearts.
I think it's the ornate strips.
I'm very fond of it. Now, the other one that I thought would be great on this fatter one, I really don't like the fat bracelets. You notice I don't wear the fat bracelets very often. Hey, Mo, did you notice? I have my Thunderbirds on. My runic Thunderbirds. I went ahead and made an extra one of these just because I had left over. But what I think I'm going to do on this, I think I can get it on here in one continuous piece. I mean, there's going to be a swatch here where it's better than others.
This is the OG
Wonky net.
Wonky net. Look at see, she knows them old ones.
Well, those are ones I made.
She did.
I like this one. And I kind of like the way that this looks on here. It's not so fussy.
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 Don't be so fussy.
Not so fussy. And I don't
Hi,
know
Sue.
whether I'm going to do... See, I don't think that this pattern is it's not right for this. I need either the big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
See what I mean?
That's puzzle.
Yeah. But now, I really honestly think that this one is going to be...
Ornate lace strip by Rhonda. Thank you.
This is a good one for this. See what I mean?
Handling business. Thank you.
All right. I just, I wanted to share that with you and show you. And
Oh, that's a very good question. Carrie Griffith says, if that is texture paste, is it going to be sharp?
Carrie, thank you for bringing that up. Yes, it is.
These are for battle bracelets. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Just gonna go.
I appreciate you bringing that up because I have a plan.
That is a plan.
Oh my gosh! I just
to cover the sharpness.
Pulled off, and I have to show you this. And this is, I know that I've showed it to you before, but this is another container.
This is a milk carton, y'all.
This is a milk carton, and this is lettering from a grocery bag that I just put on here randomly.
Chopped it up
and whatnot. But down in the bottom, to keep it from falling over, are these glass beads that you use in your fake fireplace. Oh, and look, and here's another. Now this stuck.
Oh, good God! Things are moving over there, and this could be dangerous.
We could have some. Okay, this is
that's an oldie.
Really old, but it's a salt.
And she's gonna use my because I do the collagen stuff, and it comes in this cool paper container, kind of like the salt does, but it has this flippy toppy thing. And so she's gonna make one out of I don't know what you'll put in those. You could put some of your big brushes in that.
I could.
Or it could hold. You could almost like put your gel prints in there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it'd curve them a bit. That might be sort of annoying, but I don't know. Got a container for that.
Yeah. Does it have a lid? A functional lid?
And it's on attached at this moment. You don't have to keep it that way, but...
Well, you could even put things like stamps in there.
And then you could shake it up.
Yeah.
And then whatever's at the top is what you have to use.
That's right. Okay, wow. I have a whole bunch of...
She's thinking about that.
I am. I don't know where these came from.
I think those came from Sue.
Sue!
Either Sue or Ann.
I knew I had them someplace.
Sue, Ann, or Patty. They've been sending us the most stuff.
All right.
Or Jeanette.
I put them someplace so
Sue,
I wouldn't lose
Ann,
them.
Patty, Jeanette.
And you see how well that worked. Okay, so basically what I'm going through here and looking for to address the problem that Carrie just talked about, I'm looking for a soft, malleable...
There you go. Perfect.
Paper. And one of the reasons when Mariah and I did this, I kept thinking in the back of my mind, this is going to be something that...
Oh, she was doing it to appease me and my need for charting and documentation.
And I just, I really had such a bad attitude about it. And now that I've actually, this is a...
What she's trying to say is she can't tell you how many times she actually references this here book.
I can't tell you.
And this is the printed copy of it. So this is it. She's using it as y'all would use, right? Isn't that right? You don't have
none of these are real.
Because we have the real one, the original.
Okay, the Kozo's too stiff. So right now, the Hanshi was the best bet.
And if you reach out to Yasutomo, the company
is a possibility.
They may send you a little sample book of things. Maybe. I don't know what their feelings on that are anymore.
Well, and with the economy and everything else, they may have... Usagami is a good one. Now, my problem with Usagami is it's a little slicker than I want it to be.
Yeah.
Keep hitting my brush over here. Okay, this is way too stiff. And that's the sketch paper. Okay. So let's go back to, what did we decide, Hanshi? Kozo might work.
Oh, look at Paula. I'll tell you, this woman, she really is an overachiever. Those fat tape rolls put a base on them, so just put a little thing on them, and then you have things to hold like paper clips or whatever.
I've done that. Remember, you've got that downstairs.
I do. What was that one though? That was it wasn't a tape one, was it? Maybe it was.
Yeah, it was.
And she even that's right. Because you did the little saw thing, and it holds the shell that I dropped and broke.
Very complicated. All right, I'm really leaning towards the mashi rather than the hanshi.
Yeah.
Because it's more pliable, and I want it to get down into the crevasses of that sharp. Okay.
I was working on it.
Now here's what else I did, and this I just went ahead and I made little bags of these papers.
Y'all know you have some of these little bags. If you order things, you got some of these.
So what did I decide, mashi?
Mm-hmm. Look at her with her organization. She was real proud of this, and as she should be, and I was very impressed.
And the thing about it is most of the time when I'm using this paper, I don't need big sheets of it.
No. It's kind of a small...
I'm stamping on it.
Yeah.
So this is, this bag size here is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't have any Swedish...
You needed some of that the other day.
I did, but the problem with it is it's a little on the stiff side, but I'm going to leave that out and experiment with that. That might be... It might.
Sophia sent us that.
Okay, here's my hand.
Now it doesn't have representation in the book. The guide
I'm gonna keep
pretty much strictly, except for there's one outlier in there if you do the download or whatever. Which is the
Swedish.
No, the Swedish is not represented in the book. But what was the other one?
No, it isn't represented in the book.
I can't remember. It's like the sketch, not the sketch paper. It's not on the list, I don't think.
Well, now I know why I had it on a paper clip. It doesn't fit in the bag.
Metzinger or something like that. Remember. It starts with an M.
Okay, I'm going to keep these three out and experiment with them. And the other thing about it is I think it's going to add a nice surface for adding paint or whatever else it is that I decide to use.
Look at her. Did you see those quick reflexes though? It's almost like things have fallen on her foot before over there.
Yeah.
She's
no kidding. Okay, so how about that?
All right.
We talked about the bracelets.
Hello, Deidre.
We talked about the penciling. And I think that that's a little spot that got knocked off, and I just now noticed it.
Yeah, it's a ding.
It's a ding. Like I said, I can fix that.
All right. I got some ideas.
Well, now I have some paper.
There you go.
All right, so we're going to put this over here.
Because, again, she's shown this whole process of, how to cover things, even, you just use the same techniques that were utilized on the containers that she's been working on, and also everything else we have a playlist of decor, bracelets and decor, so if you do want to dive a little bit deeper and get more of that information, there's videos for that.
Okay, now this afternoon in CAW I have I've written a monologue.
I saw that.
A monologue.
I saw that comment about the whole babbling and blah blah blah.
Did you?
Yeah. I wanted to be mean. I just gave it a heart and moved on. I'm going to keep it out there because I think people should know that person exists in the world.
I think they are too. And did you see my wonderful comment?
That's the only reason I actually didn't delete it is because you had responded to it.
And it was a wonderful comment. I got some stuff stuck to the bottom here. You got to be careful with things like that. Okay. Now, I want to talk about this stuff.
I want to talk about it.
But not really in depth because we're going to get into that this afternoon.
That'll be later.
That'll be later.
Yes,
that stuff is going to be on the bookmarks.
This is CAW business.
This is CAW business here.
Do you Want me to continue holding on to this? Or...
Oh, you can hand it to me this afternoon.
Okay. Because she's got to put the other stuff on the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now these are just messy papers. And I kept these out here because we're going to do some... Because Carrie, I so loved the way that you did that the other day that I just thought, you know, I need to have some messy papers ready to go.
Oh, was that not something that you just have on hand?
Well, I don't know. And a lot of times I just make them as I go because I can't find them anyway.
Right.
There is that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to have some ready for the bookmarks this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really know what I want. So I thought, well, this is a perfect opportunity to do a little, you know, demo on that. Okay.
Demo.
Demo. Now, are you looking at this beauty?
Isn't it beautiful?
Okay. I don't know whose stencils these are. This one and this one.
Well, it's not stencils, those are stamps, right? Or is it stencil?
No, they're stamps. You're
Okay.
right. Yeah.
In this format, it is a little hard to tell. I think those are some of...
Because this one I just painted over it.
I think that's Sophia's, some of her latest, those botanical ones that
and
she
see, and
did.
here's one over here, and then here's one here, and then there's one over here on the side. Now, let me tell you what I did on the bottom.
I told her it kind of reminded me if y'all ever, you know, were really into like tabletop blah blah. I worked at Macy's for a little bit, and I mean a little bit, enough to break out in hives.
39 minutes.
That's not true. It was longer than that. It was about 2 months, maybe. I hated it, but I worked in tabletops, and I told her, I said, this looks more like the I think it's Viceroy and Bach. They had a whole like kind of garden series, or that's really like the style of plates and things that they would make. That's what I felt. So, you know, if you're a Viceroy and Bach fan,
okay,
she's like, whatever.
I don't care about that. I'm just thinking about Portuguese style.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking about when I look at this. It's what it reminds me of. But, so, I didn't have enough of any one kind, so I just went with the color.
Yes.
And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do something that I've wanted to do. You know, the negative painting thing. So basically...
Villeroy and Bosch. That might be it. That was Viceroy. Sorry. Paula's got info.
Okay. So, anyhow, quit interrupting me, because then I lose my
I know, I'm
thought.
sorry. I'm sorry. You were going through the colors.
Okay. All right.
Got her back on track.
Yes, the colors of the tissue gel prints. I just went with that. And I just went through my stash over here and picked them out. And then I looked at them and I'm like, well, I think they really need a little something else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Izzy used to say.
Something else.
Something else. I need something else. I've already lost the other one. I don't know where the hell it went here.
It's stuck to something.
The one that I used a whole bunch on here. Did I put it? No. A lot of times I'll hang it on something.
Mm-hmm. I don't... Is it over on that hanger up or on that end?
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Or it's at the bottom of the pile.
It could be on the bottom of the pile.
Or stuck to something. You want me to go through that?
Nah, it's not
Okay.
there. The one that I use the most is the one I cannot find right now.
Is it on a gel plate?
Oh. No, it's not.
Okay.
But, you know, sometimes I do
Yeah.
that. Oh, hell spells. I don't know where it is. Anyway, you just have to take my
Gotta take her word for it.
word for it. And I did this is the one I cut out.
Well, obviously. Because, yeah, that's...
And anyway, but what I did do is I went back in here. I didn't want sharp lines where I glued down. So I came in and disguised them by doing positive negative painting that I learned about from, well, I relearned about it. I knew about it because when you're a watercolorist, you do a lot of negative painting to establish a positive shape. This is just absolutely
making her crazy. I'm gonna go help.
I'm on the verge of just having a total freaking meltdown here. I had all that out here. I had it all ready to go.
Did you move this?
What?
Well, no, I meant like when you were doing your thing. Is it a small one or a big one?
It's like, you know, this size.
Yeah. But it has paint on it because you've...
would you go check the bathroom? I washed it, I think. I had to because I used it with, but now see, look how perfect that is for this box. You could just do one sheet and have it be perfect. And I very carefully cut all the outside part off. When I'm doing this kind of thing, I hate the hard edges. They drive me crazy. And it's just best if you get rid of them, like, thank you, right away. Just suddenly remembered that. Okay, I had to wash it because it had brush offs all over it. We all know what happens when we have brush offs.
Yes.
But look at this.
It's lovely. And this is the Fresh Fronds stencil. So that's why, like, we were wondering between the stencils and stamps, because there's the stamps that go with this.
Yes, so I've got this here, and I had to remove a leaf frond here. And, you know, I mean, when I cut it out, there's some things that just had to go because they fell off. Like, yeah, okay. So that's the stencil that I've been using extensively. And I did the shadow technique, kind of. I gotta get this out of here. This is gonna cause me some grief. Okay. So this isn't this cool? Okay. Basically what I did is I did the brushos. Let me show you on the back here. But it was just kind of, you know, puddling up. And what was weird is it attached to the paint that was on the plate.
Ooh.
Okay, are you starting to get what's happening?
This is the interaction between the acrylic paint and the brushes.
And, you know, you're not going to get this side. You understand that, right? Everybody understands that. This is the side that you're going to get.
Yeah.
Which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah, because you're more bling bling is happening here. But that's not necessarily true, because your plate is, you know, it's kind of masking the color.
It sort of is. It sort of is. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I went through and I did stamping. And I did more stamping.
And this is with the brushos.
And then I went in and that's why I had to go and wash that. What I really want to do with this, and I know it will probably reactivate some of it, especially over here, anywhere where you see really dark, that will reactivate. Now, some of it, you know, doesn't so much.
Right.
I don't, you know, it's kind of hard to predict. And
that's where it's fun and also very irritating.
Yes. You have to go into this with a really loosey-goosey attitude, because if you're going into it with a certain thing in mind, you're probably not going to be very happy. But look at these. And basically what I was trying to do was get a background going here for my other box that I'm going to. And I know that this is a green flower, but I needed that. So I would stamp there, and then I would stamp off on the...
So that's also brushos?
Yeah.
Wow. You're getting some really good...
Coffee paper. Yeah, no kidding. And I thought this was lovely. Oh, you've got to come back to call, because I'm going to show you what I did with that little plate that I mixed my colors on the other day. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous.
That's for calm.
But look at the splash marks.
I can't even like it.
This whole thing was just covered. And I was looking at my face. I went to the bathroom and I didn't.
You're like, I need a shower.
I had freckles.
Melty ones.
But you can see, you can really get really crisp results if you just work at it and kind of figure out, you know, what's happening.
How much?
How much. Okay. So now the next thing that I thought, well, this was what was, this was my initial.
I love this. And look at that on top of the flowers.
Much water.
Look, you can see the flowers through it.
Pardon?
You can see the flowers through it. That looks kind of cool.
You can. This is, and okay, so what I did here is I used two things. I meant to leave those out, and then I put them away because I thought, you know, this is going to get in the way of all my. Okay, so I used this.
Carrie wants to know if those are brushos, will you seal them? Yes, on whatever final thing, and most likely with a.
I won't have to on this because I used the I used mediums with this.
Oh, lock them babies in.
Locked them in. I used the airbrush medium, but then I also used this stuff called.
Carrie with the fab questions today.
I know.
He's getting gold stars.
And I just can't remember what. It's called High Flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all it does is it just. And that's how I got these little marks here. Was using that because it made it stay more where I put it. It added viscosity to it.
Good morning. Bye.
Do I get a hug? This is sure a cute little outfit. Look at that. That Band-Aid matches your shorts.
That's not Band-Aid, it's a phone.
Oh.
Better call somebody. New phone, who it is?
It's so sweet. Okay, so that's how I got that background texture. And then you realize that the flowers that you're seeing here are the ones that I pulled off from here. Now, I'm telling you all this because, let me just tell you what, even if I went through and did this again, it wouldn't look like this. So you would be disappointed 2 times. And I don't want you to be disappointed.
No.
The thing about this kind of stuff is you go at it with the idea that you're going to make something.
Yeah.
You don't sit there and you don't say, okay, I'm gonna make this. Well,
this is more of an experiment thing where it's like, all right, let's see what happens.
You must have a very serendipitous attitude
towards brushos and mixed media.
Now, at some point, if you did this, you know, for 6 months, you might be able to come at it with more of a predictive.
And I would say that the addition of, especially like the high flow and some of those more liquidy mediums, basically what you're doing is creating acrylic paints at that point. Because you're getting the pigment from the brushos, the watercolor crystals, whatever. And that's really what you're doing.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Okay, so what are we going to do now? I don't need that on my thing here. Okay, so we're stamping. All right. So Mariah wanted me to look at this. Isn't this gorgeous?
It is. You need to leave that one alone.
I need to leave that one alone. I'm
put that in your pile
right now. It belongs with that. So basically, what I want to do here on my painty papers. But I'm also going, remember the watercolors that we've got back over yonder here. Let me bring those back in. Now, before I do that, here, let's just go ahead and do some. Here's some more brushos with the medium.
The high flow, probably, right? That's what you said.
It's either high flow or it's the
airbrush medium.
Airbrush. I can't remember. But you can see here, we're still working with our flower stencil in the background. Can you see it? But you can also see that we've got some very interesting lines here. Let me turn it over and
Oh,
show
crackle,
you.
crackle. Oh, yes.
Isn't that wonderful? But look at what an absolutely fabulous piece of paper here.
And see, that's all sealed up for the most part. I would be interested if you sprayed it in certain spots because it does look like it's a little heavy in certain areas.
Those
might activate She's just going to lick it. It's fine. Yeah. See?
Still active.
So in the heavily applied areas,
you may need to do a bit more.
It may need more sealing.
I pulled this with that. Can you see the gold? And it's the light with airbrush at it. Probably, I just really loved how this looked because it's all just left over from the other stuff. And I anticipated this. I didn't know it was going to happen. I hoped it would happen. But I did not know.
Question, if I used on its own, if used on its own, is Paint Extender a version of medium? Yes.
Think so.
Yeah, because Extender really all that is like
it's the polymer.
Right, and it's in the same category. So it's the retarder, paint extender, along the lines of the airbrush medium. They are all meant to be mixatives to create, usually so if you want it to be more open or change the viscosity of the paint or to what else, to thicken, that's the viscosity, to loosen up or thicken paint. Those are the main, I think, reasons for a lot of the mediums, or just as a adhesion. It's adhesive.
Yes, because remember, if you keep adding water, it's going to break your paint down.
Yeah, and that's when it gets crusty and whatever, and that means that you have basically diluted it to the point that the binders no longer exist.
Yes.
Or don't do what they're supposed to be doing.
I'm so jazzed about this. This is probably my favorite print.
And let me just take this opportunity to say welcome to everybody that has come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I don't know that you are here. We like to know that you are here because we're an arty friendly bunch of folks. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? Wow. Like it, love it, watch some more of it. If you're new here, that means you need to subscribe and then you can get all chatty over in the chat. And if you're watching on replay, you don't have access to the chat, but we love you just the same. We'd like you to let us know down below in the comments. Thank you. Thumbsy upsies though, y'all. Thumbsy upsies, please, and thank you. That's very beautiful. Kind of reminds me of you. Sometimes you go back to some.
I do.
You got a replay list. You got a list. Where is that little book? Look at this. See, that could be a friend. It could be a friend. Look at that. See, now if I asked her to make me papers that match something, then she'd have a big old tizzy fit about it. But she does it on accident, but.
Oh, and I was very, very much watching how this, because I knew that this was
special.
An absolutely wonderful print, and I was not allowing her to muck it up with some sort of
silliness.
God, that's so good. That's what kind of inspired my tree book. But I think that this is just, number one, the colors, and this is when you're talking about, the aesthetics of something. The colors reflect the heritage of the stencil. I don't know. I think that this is,
it's special.
I really wish that I could get it up where you could see it more better. Let me see if I can. I do want you to appreciate some of these lovely.
Little areas where there was some puckering or where it held on to the color, and yeah, some good stuff there. Hello, Marcia. Did I miss anybody else that came in? I always, I say hello.
And on the edges here where it has those solid bands of colors, because that was what was left over.
I like that you keep that.
I love that so much.
Because let me tell you, when you're building a little book.
Look at this right up here.
When you're building a little book, those little areas come in very handy because you might need a transition or something to kind of break it up that still matches and represents the colors that are being, utilized there. But yeah, then you need to. Yeah. The pickup color was the gold.
Yes. The pickup color was the gold.
But again, man, Carrie is on point today.
Thank you, Carrie.
He's getting ready for his live today.
Is he? He's getting all jazzed up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Same stencil. Boy, I need to clean that other plate because I had to tug that. You saw me.
Yes.
And when that happens, it means the plate needs cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
And I have used them a lot here lately. And when you use them with those really wet things, the brushes and whatnot, it seems to pull a lot more of the...
Pull a lot more of the...
stuff from the plate, that keeps the plate lubricated.
Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying. It really soaks up the oils.
Yeah, and you...
Well, that makes sense because it's dry. So
see, this is so cool. Because here we have a stencil. And we're looking at a warm version. And a cool version. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And this, again, has loveliness around the edge. The color that I used to pull this with
it's like morning and night.
Yes. I love this, and I'm going to have to get more of this. Iridescent silver. Can you buy these separately, or do you have to buy the whole thing?
I haven't. We could go and look on their site. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been over there.
Nick Pro.
If y'all want to let us know, that'd be super.
This is an absolutely fabulous color because it works with what... Okay, you can see here it looks more lavendery, but you get up here next to the blue, and it picks up all that blue.
Mm-hmm.
Blue business.
Blue. Oh, and that little end right there, that corner is super fab. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, and that's with this.
You've been loving that. Is a really great color.
It is a great color. You look at it and you think it's green.
Yeah, you'd be like, that's a little much, but
sometimes it is green.
It teals out more.
It is just a really very, very interesting color. I really, these transparent colors in this particular, this Meaden.
I know, but it was on the move, Carrie.
What?
Oh, well, at least there's 2 packages on their way to Carrie. One that was just like, we thought wasn't going to move again. Started moving again the other day. I haven't checked the other one. I mean, it's just... I'm going to start just sending it to Sophia, and then she can send it on to you, because I don't know what the deal is. She got hers just fine. I don't...
All right, now, I'm going to show you this side, because this is brush ups. Okay. I mean, this is not brush ups. This is...
Ink.
Look at this.
What kind of ink?
This was the Stays on.
Oh.
So this managed to transfer through a layer of paint to the back of the paper.
Oh, yeah.
And I just, and that's the one I think that I really got heavy-handed with.
Well, yeah. Extra. That is interesting. It could have also been that, because that was your first stamp. Well, I think you only stamped that one once. But it probably had other stuff with it.
Ah, it could have. Uh-huh.
I bet it did.
It was stuck onto the stamp.
Yes, because we don't clean them. Usually. Mm-hmm.
I still, there are so many things that I can think about, using this with, just taking pieces and parts of it. And, yeah. Okay. Now,
Hello, Yolande.
have all of my...
Welcome, everybody. Do give those thumbsy upsies. Like it, love it, watch some more of it.
Okay, so let's talk about our watercolors here. So our watercolors are going to kind of lead into, and I'm going to use, I'm not going to use these big plates to do the stamping on. But you will notice, and I don't know, if y'all go over and watch Carrie's video on making painty papers.
Yeah.
The reason that I want you to is because what I think is really important when you are a creative person and you want to maybe begin to develop your own style of doing things, it's important to watch a wide variety of artists so that you can start honing in on the parts of what they're doing that are more expressive of your personality, your way of doing things. And you will notice here in just a moment that Carrie's approach and my approach are very similar in some ways and very different in other ways.
Yes.
That's what's wonderful. That's the kind of inspiration that you want to take away. You want to watch 6 or 7 people and
pick up the things that speak to you.
Yes. And remember to tie your tape thing down with rocks.
Secure them.
Okay, now we're just taking this out.
Yes.
If this were really well distributed like the one back here, and this is why I'm using this particular, well, that and the fact that it's the only smallish plate. I sent all the rest of mine away to other people.
Hey, speaking of which, we will soon be hitting 14,000 subscribers, which is very exciting. So we'll do a little giveaway. We're not doing some big old thing. I just want y'all to know we love you, but doing big old things requires like a big old thing. So we're gonna do a little thing. I don't know what the little thing is yet, but we also are about to hit 300 subscribers over on the CAW, which is very exciting.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's we're like 5 away. So that's exciting.
Well, holy moly. I
know.
didn't think we'd ever get that. I didn't figure there were enough people out there in the whole entire world to be interested in that. All right.
Well, so according to that one lady,
Oh, yeah. The babbling.
Yeah. I'm like.
Yeah, y'all got to go over there and read that. I thought my answer was absolutely.
Yeah, it's worth just checking out CAW just for that. Read the mean comments.
Oh, here's what.
As long if P responds to them, I will keep them. Otherwise, I'll just delete them.
I told you, you better not delete that because it was really an excellent answer. Ever so slightly snotty, but
no, that's good. It required that. Oh, hello and welcome through glass darkly. Welcome and welcome to Fuzzy Wowsies. You now have access. You may have to go out and come back in to have access to the emojis. We really, really appreciate the support of the channel. That's huge, and thank you.
All right. Now, I've got to get rid of all of these papers and this thing so that we can get...
And if there's a name that you want us to, refer to you, or just through glass.
All righty. So, what we're going to do here is we are going to use the same stamps, and we're going to use them in the negative. That wasn't what I used, but it may be what I go ahead and use because that one's has too much on it. Yeah, this is the one I want to use. I'm not going to go back and use this one or this one because they're too big.
Okay, size matters.
I need a smaller. See what I mean? area where that's going to
Are you sure?
work in
like
there.
it.
What?
Okay.
All right. Now, I promised Mariah that I would do this.
And really, I've requested it now at least 3 times, I think.
Okay. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to brayer out a very, very, very...
We are feeling a little snarky. I'll tell you, yesterday I was so hot and just... The heat here is a lot.
Brutal.
It's brutal. Ugh.
And we're really not used to it because we've had such mod.
Yeah, we didn't ease into it or anything. It was, I don't know. And then Brad and I, we're like, you know, we came back from the whole Mexico cruise trip thing, and we're like, you know, it was hot, but it's different. It's because there was, you know, it's that ocean air. What you looking for?
Well, I can feel that there's not enough paint in there to...
Well, do we need to bring in the... Because remember, you got backup paint.
My big one over there. I thought I had a smaller backup. My smaller backup, I thought, was on the...
Here. Well, there isn't much into this thing. You need to just get it over into that thing. Here. It's not much.
Well, piddly diddly. I apologize for doing this. This is kind of a crap thing to do to people.
Here, no, it really hasn't been that humid, and I think that's kind of the other thing. It's like, it's just hot. But maybe it is humid.
Yeah,
I don't know.
All of our humidity got sucked up.
Yeah.
And sent somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere else.
All right. Thanks for hanging, Sophia.
Is Sophia off?
Yeah, she's going to go play games with her kids.
Play games?
Mm-hmm. With her kids.
Oh. Okay.
They do a lot of board games, I think.
All right, look at that. This is good because I'm getting this over here in the more manageable sized container.
Not the vat. Well, this is like a half vat. There are bigger.
This is the stuff that we got from...
Yeah, this is still the seconds, or yeah. I think that's
don't
what
know why they say this is seconds. This is absolutely fabulous paint.
Hey, and listen, it has held up. Because, I mean, it's well over a year now since we...
I'm hoping I can get all of... I don't know if I can. I don't think I'm going to, of course.
No, still a little bit
all
left.
Of this in here.
It's a, yes, demi vat.
Shake it down. Shake it down.
Don't put any more in there. Mm-hmm. Later on when she's like, I can't get this lid to come off. It's not because she filled it up too much.
There's still some in here that
yeah.
I'm gonna I'll grab that. And
the other thing you could do is like squirt a bunch of airbrush medium in there and shake it around, and then you could create...
Absolutely. Good idea.
Look at that. It's big brain stuff happening.
Big brain stuff happening. Okay, now the reason that we want to use... And I don't... You know, Carrie was moving along and using a bunch of different colors. And he wasn't so much concerned about the paint drying on the plate because he was changing his colors, he was mixing it up, yada, yada, yada. Now, Mariah was absolutely right about this, that...
It was a situation.
Situation. Where's my...
You need a wiper. Or a... Yeah, or a...
Oh, crap, it doesn't fit in that one.
No, that ain't the one.
That ain't the one.
I need the bigger one.
Big one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sec here, folks. I know this isn't what you signed up for today, but you know, one of those things that it ain't what you eat that makes you it ain't what you want that makes you fat, is what you eat. need one of those shaking things that they have.
Yeah, yeah, that thing. Y'all know. See, that one lady was watching. She was like, spent 5 minutes just, you know, moving paint from one container to another.
Which seemed kind of.
Listen,
now,
there was some information there. If y'all didn't understand that, there were tips and tricks happening right there.
Now, another thing that I did not have lined up here that I should have is the container with the wet
Can do, Patricia.
napkin in it so that I can.
I would like to just note that I did look in the bathtub and there is a sad situation happening in there. Just let you know.
So true. This is open paint. And the reason it's a really good idea to have open paint, as far as I'm concerned, especially if you're doing a whole bunch of the same color. Now, like Harry was doing, he just went in and went over it with another color. He didn't really care. And at some point, I may do that also. But really, right now, I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and braid that off because I don't want that texture on my brayer.
Here, I don't know where your little black tray is. This little.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work.
That scares me. Okay.
Okay. So, we don't want that there right now. We don't want that there. Because we want to bring our...
Hello, Meg.
Our watercolor
Joni. Hey, Eric.
in.
Ooh, a bunch of crew came in. Give the thumbs up. My mouth is still not necessarily working. Please give those thumbsy upsies if you would. Please and thank you.
Okay, now I am coming in here and see how that looks. Then I know that that's going to be something that, but to get it going. And I hopefully.
Hello, Teresa.
One that I washed.
Yes. All right. So one of the things that, or one of the reasons I wanted her to do this in this way, especially on top of this brush show experiment, is that I think that the paint is going to activate the brush shows again, slightly. I don't know how much. And so these flowers are not going to be white. I think it's going to suck up some of the color. And this should be interesting. Or maybe it stays white. Probably depending on how thickly. Oh, and by the way, if you're like, hey, I don't recognize this flowers because she chopped off the stem. It's one of Darcy's patch flowers, I think. Yes, patched flower 2. With no stem. Stem was removed.
I have the stem in the leaf box.
The stem is in the leaf box. All right, Teresa, they put the link to call there. And Eddie put it into chat. What you switching to?
Leaves.
Okay. Will I be doing anything special this year for Halloween? Well, there's this project that's going to happen in September that might lead into October. Because that's how the months roll, y'all. I don't know if you know that, but there's September and then there's October. I do want to do something because we have some really awesome stamps and some other things that I think are going to transition into one another quite well. So I have hopes, and because we did the big old cleanup or whatever, we have a whole bag of Halloween stuff over here. And plus we have whatever is over at storage, but I don't know if that's going to ever make it back over here, or at least not maybe this year, maybe next year.
What are you talking about?
Our Halloween stuff.
Oh.
But if we do something Halloween-wise, you know we have to pretty much start in September. I haven't thought about maybe starting it here in August, but we'll see. Yeah, we got a big old bag of Halloween. Remember? And that's the little bag. And actually, there's more. Just over at storage. You're dried up, lady.
I know.
That was pretty. Things are drying quickly today.
That they are. That they are.
Oh, he may be doing some Halloween. Okay, do it. I have very much enjoyed when y'all are doing, y'all meaning the designers. Also got some exciting news coming up on that. TBD. When y'all are sending us the little things to put into orders. Painty papers and such. Darcy went above. She was an overachiever on that project and sent us tags.
There we go.
And it lasted almost all month because I just sent out like at the beginning of like last week. I think the last of hers. Yeah, got to start Halloween in August for sure. I love the rain as well. The baby absolutely adores rain. We've always let her play out in the rain, unless it's lightning. I've got great videos of her in the rain, and it brings me such joy.
Brings us great joy.
And then we got family members that are like, oh my God, you're going to catch a cold or what? I'm like, okay, seriously, people, educate yourself. Good God. And if that sounds judgy, whatever.
Okay, I'm really, really liking this.
People should play in the rain.
The other thing that you can do, once you are finished with all of this, and you can come back in
and paint some more.
And paint some more, but, you know, do it specifically, like negative paint here. I think I need a flower there.
Thank you, Karen.
What?
She's just keeping it real for me. I like it.
Who's keeping it real?
Because I said, I know that sounded judgy. And she says, yeah, a tad, but, you know, facts. That's right.
What are you judging about?
Oh, about the, you know, out playing in the rain. Because remember that day Caleb was here and I said, would your mother ever let you play in the rain? He's like, oh, God, no. They would think you were going to get sick. I'm like, that's sad. I said, do you see the joy in that baby's face? I mean, she was. And I got it on video. I video her every time she's out playing in the rain. Because it's pure joy. And nobody should be denied that. Nobody. Now, she does want to, like, waller in the street, and I tell her no on that one. I feel like my parenting, you know, it's like, stay in the driveway,
down
please.
To the gutters.
Yeah, she wants to play, like, in the, you know, because it comes down there's a slope there. And it is very tempting, but it's also, like, that's the back alleyway, and people park in the back alleyway, and I'm like, that's a surefire way to get, you know, ran over. Because it's raining and, you know.
Well, I would go with her down to this one down here at the...
Yeah, and help watch. Yeah.
She doesn't like me to go with her anywhere anymore.
I know. She's growing up.
Okay. Now I've got those soaking. We've got this here, which...
Right. Like, you know, that seems fair.
Okay.
Hello, Susie.
Everybody see this.
Yes. That is exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mariah. I'm very happy to accommodate you on occasion if it's something that
you also want to do. I understand.
Okay, where's the rest of mine?
Yes! Exactly, Acme.
Okay, now I'm going to be very cautious about what I do here because I've got an idea for this.
Okay.
But I do want to come in with my foliage.
Foliage, y'all.
My foliage and do a bit because you can see on here. You see where you can still see the little crystals there?
Oh, yes, we know those are going to be active. Or activated.
Oh my God. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Brushes. I forgot to wash this one.
And so it's given from both sides.
I don't know that we're going to pick up any.
Oh, there you go.
Got a little green in there with this, but
It's getting minty, y'all.
minty.
Oh, yes, exactly, Renee. And hello. Welcome. Oh, see, I love how it just sort of, it's like it's just bubbling out of that little bit of yellow-green paint there. I very much enjoy this. Hello, Zal. She's finally sitting down. Okay. You got your coffee, girl? I'm about through mine. I don't need any more after this.
I'm losing my...
You're drying up, lady.
I'm drying up.
They got products for that. Facebook keeps trying to tell me about it.
Okay, well that isn't quite as I wanted it to be, but all right, it's just this is done. Okay, so what we need to do here now is we need to get a layer on this. And
yeah, you need to readdress the situation.
Pull it off.
Or just move to a different plate.
Well, I could, but I like the
You like what's happening here?
I might just go ahead and get some of my little plates and do it like Carrie does.
I think it's a better situation because your paint just dries out way quick here. Because you could keep it a little bit thicker on the small plate and reapply more often.
I think you're absolutely right.
We're learning things, y'all. I know it's been so hot here. Like, I mean, it's not even worth.
Now that's really weird. Look at that.
Well, it's where you did your paint.
Yeah, but why is it doing that?
It always, like, that's just something
Does it always do that? Well, I've never noticed that before.
I've noticed it for years. I'm very aware of
observant.
These. Observant. That's one way to put it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well this will, you know, I don't anticipate that this is going to be anything to write home about, but it will be a nice background. Excuse me.
Just drinking coffee.
Coffee.
Mariah is astute. Yes. Astute.
Okay, this is a sticky plate.
That's a very sticky.
Sticky plate. So we don't, you know.
This is the blizzard plate.
Yeah. That over there.
That's why we like that you're here, Graham.
All right, so.
I'm really apologizing to Gray. You know she's right there with you.
We're going to go ahead and use some different stamps. And Mariah, this is when I said, okay, I'm going to need for you to hand me stamps.
Okay. What kind?
Well, let's get our...
I just put a bunch away today because I couldn't stand it anymore. And they were stacked over here. I don't like it when they're stacked here.
I hear you. I hear you. Okay, so we've got this. I think this would be good with the leaves.
Which leaves? That's not... I need more information. Like new leaves, old leaves, ferns.
I don't know. Think about that.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's definitely leaf material.
And I think you still have one of the containers of
cool.
leaves over there.
I do.
Okay.
I do. And I love this so much that I don't want to mess that up. Now I am okay, so those are all leaves. We'll have that category.
Okay.
Now this is the brown
leaf.
stuff.
This is the leaf pile.
We'll put that over in leaves.
Then you got a dirt pile. There's leaves, dirt.
We've got blue. And this is really kind of a mixed bag here.
Yeah.
This is some more of the neutral.
Let me just take this opportunity to say, welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat. We got 45 minutes, y'all, so hang in tight. Things are going to get more fun. This is called Pile Perusal. It is worth giving a thumbsy-upsy about, and if you're new here, please do subscribe. Lots of fun like this happens all the time. Best chat in town. You like it, you love it, and then you share it with your other friends because you want to build this community with us because we are nothing without you.
And if you don't like it, send to somebody you don't like.
Yeah, because they probably would like it.
That's what. Know what Trevor says. Send to somebody. If you don't like it, send to somebody you don't like. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? That's a gorgeous paper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm running out of...
And just to let y'all know, those that have come in a little later, there's a lot going on today. So right after we finish streaming, well, not right after, about 30 minutes after we finish streaming, Carrie and Darcy will be over on Casey's channel. So if you haven't had a chance, there'll be a link over there in chat. You can click that link and get yourself notified or, you know, whatever. Just remember it. And then after that, you'll have about an hour or so. And then at 3:30, we are going to call today because we didn't do it yesterday because I just had too many things I need to get done. I need to get her done. We were gone for a week. Hello, Brutus Monroe. Welcome. I believe you were new. Welcome. Happy you're here. And do not ever hesitate to ask questions. We love it. It makes us and our chat very excited because then we get to, you know, hopefully answer it and be real, you know, smart about it.
Yeah, Noe.
We love being a little Noe. So what's the idea here?
I think
please
I've got
thank
enough.
you. I said all my little things.
Plenty.
Yep.
Okay, so here's what I think I want. Oh God, isn't that gorgeous? Okay, I love painted papers.
Yes, the pile perusal is always
perusal is always good. Okay, so we've got this batch that's kind of red and whatever. We've got this one that's neutral. So this one's definitely, I think, white on that.
Yes.
White there, all over with white. So are you thinking about what stamp I need, Mariah, as we go through these? Now this needs something else.
You want leaves. You're set on that?
No.
Oh.
In fact, I would rather not have leaves.
Okay.
I want something else. That will be white. That needs to be.
But something kind of bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, of course the stuff that I just probably put away.
Or geometric. I want geometric, but
So I am thinking, like, you know, Darcy has done a bang-up job here lately with her stamp business because you've got the classic Morocco.
Oh yeah, I love that. That's
and also then she has squared up, which I love squared up. Lots of people love squared up. It's
okay.
Good.
That's going to get us started here.
Okay.
And what I'd like to do is I'd like to go ahead and make some big areas. But then I'm going to come in, I'm going to bust out my minis.
She's going to bust them out, y'all.
Bust out minis and do some
threatening us with a good time. Here's a Taino swirl. I think that would be good to kind of...
It looks like it's got some stuff on it.
It does, but don't pay any mind to that. It's fine. It's fine.
So she says.
It'll only be active for a little bit and then, you know, tap it back or whatever.
Okay.
Hey, look, swirly swirl, or not swirly swirl, sorry, string thing.
String thing.
That's an oldie.
It's always a good one.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. That's a lot.
All right, now I'm gonna try a new plan here, and hopefully I can do it.
Oh, the tile sets. Yes, the square ones. That is a good call. The doodle tiles. See, they're often a different thing because they have their own. I'm getting to the point where it's like some of these sets, like we have to put into. Yeah. We're running out of space, y'all. Also, why it's kind of good that we're doing a giveaway, because I may grab up some stamps and things that, you know, we might as well just pass them along to folks, because we always got new ones coming out. There's 20 new products coming out here in August. It's very exciting.
Boy, that was a good one.
Yeah, you matched that up right nice. Almost. It's a little, but pretty close. Hello, Carl Miller. That's Kathy.
Hi, Carl Miller. Still waiting to get a good... There we go.
Exactly, Zal. You reclaim your time, girl. You do it.
There we go.
Ah, that looks so good.
That last one, I think, is my favorite.
On the lighter space. This is how Pig works out her frustration.
Better to be punching your stamp than somebody's face.
That's right.
This is a very textured paper, by the by. Ah, fabulous.
Those
now,
are,
the reason I just go ahead and I'm going to do some of these on all of these is because I'd like to, once you put it in the water over here, it's kind of...
I mean, you can dry it off, but it does take a little, like, it's going to be a little different because it soaks up the water and you might as well just let it dry out or do its thing. Welcome to Powsy Wowsy, Eric. Thank you so much. Now, if you go out and come back in, remember, you're going to do two things. Actually, you're probably going to have to watch another video or a ad, which we appreciate because that does give us monies. And now that you are part of Powsy Wowsies, you are also supporting the channel. Thank you very much. And now you get to play with emojis.
Well, you can.
And get your name in green.
Do we not allow people to skip?
Well, I mean, it will skip, but I do have it set to, like, you have to watch an ad.
Watch.
And then what I try to do is once it goes to replay, I try to go in and remove those ads. I don't always get to it straight away. But, you know, I do try. Because it's crazy, the amount of ads. Hello, Anlar. It's being talked about on the internet, Pete, that, you know, some people really enjoy how much you stamp with oomph. People are talking about
Purpose.
You. Purpose. Carrie loves that mulberry color. I think it's a special mix. I don't think that's anything straight from the bottle.
No, it's not. I'd be hard. I think that we were...
Ooh,
okay,
you're
see,
dry.
Dry. Okay, so at this point, what I'm going to do, since I still can...
Oh, hello, Panka. No worries. Hey, but lots of fun stuff, and I think you'll like what you'll want to come back and watch the replay because lots of fun stuff with the brushes and stamping and things. Panka does beautiful stuff with botanical, so I think it's kind of in her wheelhouse of like her aesthetic.
Me too. I've decided that that's my.
You were loving on the branchy things, yes.
Leet motif. Okay, now we got off a lot of that paint, and that was really all I really wanted to do. We're just going to go ahead and, because the ones that we have up here are all dark.
Oh, Acme says stamp with alacrity.
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 Yes.
Okay.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just an alacrity kind of person.
You are legal. It's good. That's funny, Aaron. I like it.
Okay, now I'm getting a bit of, which I don't want, on my brayer. Okay, that's good. I don't really have a place for everything here when I'm doing this kind of, it's kind of why I don't like to do this kind. It's not that I don't like, I'm not saying, you know, like.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, it slightly frustrates me.
Sugar biscuits. Hey, that's all right. Come back to that later. Stamp something else over it.
Too much paint can also be a problem.
A situation. Makes it slicky. Especially when you're going paint. It was mentioned that you might need a mallet to incorporate into your, just bang it. Give it a good little, there, see? Like stamp of approval. Look at that. And you didn't have to press.
Stamp of approval.
Because it does wear on your wrist after a while.
It does.
That was a good call. Good call, Susie. Hello, Shauna.
Oh, that moved.
Got a little blurry.
Well, it was also a very painty place. And paint on paste. Paint on. And look at this is cool. Look at what we've got going here.
Same. Same but different. Oh, Graham says we should make an approved stamp.
A what?
Approved. You know, it says approved.
Oh.
Should it say PM approved? I don't know if anybody wants to use that. We would. I'm more of a denied. Nerd approved. I do like that. That would be very PM Artist Studio. We need both approved and denied. Carrie would like a blocked.
You would like a what?
Not that you've been denied, you've been blocked. Okay.
Alrighty. Now.
Do you want them distressed or just, you know?
What?
You can distress your own or...
Oh,
Eddie, I think some people get denied. If you act inappropriately in the nerd, there's some inappropriate actions that could be. Now, what most people would think are inappropriate are welcomed at the nerd.
Yeah. But if you're going to act like a butthole.
Yeah. If you're going to be, you know, all judgy up in the nerd, you got to go.
Okay. Let's do some circling here. I don't know if that paint's still viable or not. Oh my gosh.
I would say that that's most likely distress oxide ink of some sort. But look at that prettiness that's happening over there. See? Ooh. She don't like it. She don't like it.
Well, it's just, you know, it's kind of... I'm liking what it's doing to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily like just doing to the stamp, but I'm hoping I can, you know, maybe pull up some of that.
Yeah, I was going to need soaking because it's picking up a lot of things. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh, definitely, Susie. Definitely. There you go.
Okay, well, I don't know. That's just not. But this is wonderful. What we will do is let
That's different, Karen. That's different.
Let this dry. And
yeah, I like it.
Put a pull coat on it, and we're gonna be in some business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we've got all of these sort of.
Okay, you got 29 minutes.
I think I can do it.
Okay.
I'm happy that I got that done. Okay, so we've got our papers here, ones that we've already stamped on, and I want to do that because I told you I was going to. I don't always do that.
That she does not always do that. That is true.
And I don't really, I don't feel any.
Okay, yes, you got prep to do. See you later, Carrie.
Bye, Carrie. Hey, thanks for the heads up on some stuff today.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Okay, so I'm rearranging all of my pieces and parts here, folks. Just hang in there with me, okay?
Digging through drawers.
We're rubrics cubing.
That's right. There'll be a nice little intermission. You can grab a little snack, re-up the coffee if you need to, go to the restroom. I'm going to make cabbage and sausage, so I'm probably going to have you on. Yeah, you want to come help me? And then we can have them on, just on the little, you know. We could actually just use one of the iPads. Or maybe Brad can put them on the big screen.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Here we go.
Still see through the thing. She's in the midst.
We're going to now that I've done the painty thing, y'all know that I can do that now. So I get to go back to my
now there is officially a video for that.
Tried and true stamps.
She wants
I might try that one.
Her stays on. So that's the reason she doesn't really care for the paint, because like she likes to switch it up, but she doesn't. Carrie's great at it, and y'all have to remember, whenever he's kind of doing that, he's like he'll cut away, clean up his plate, and then stop and start. But here on a live, that's a little harder to do and becomes real like, okay, good God, I don't need to see you clean that thing 50 million times. That's the beauty of like a edited video. Like you get it, and then it's like, okay, great, now we can move on. That's not something we are able to do during the stream. And we hopefully try to keep that in mind as much as possible. Now, there's going to be pile perusal. The cat agrees.
There will always be that.
There will always be pile perusal.
I really think that you all expect that.
And looking for things.
And looking for things.
That were just right there.
And we're right there. Just moments ago. Fortunately, this paint is drying really fast.
Today's a dry day.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Maybe that batch, maybe that's why we got that. That was not a...
Well, you have to, it's older, too. Like, it does begin to dry out.
This, really, a lot of times you can see this one, it's even got, it has height. Now, that's wet right there, yeah. Of course it is.
Well, you just did those. Yeah. Give it a minute.
Give it a minute. Okay, we've got that kind of blobby thing out there. Let's see if we can do something with that.
Okay.
That's kind of how I do that.
Now, if you're new here, like brand new, all of these stencils and stamps that you see are ones that we carry on our website. We have lots of different designers. Some of them are still here in chat. Carrie had to go because he's going to be on a different live here in a little bit. But yeah, we carry all of that over at pmrstudio.com. So if you're like, man, that is a cool stamp, that's where you can get it.
Yeah, I loved it. Somebody said, you know, I really like those stamps. Did y'all put in where you get those? Now, this is cool. Look at this. See what happened there?
Oh, it's transparent. She loves that.
I just think that is just makes everything so much more interesting.
Yeah. You're like, is it coming or going? Where's it at in this process? Hi, Justin.
Okay, you get the idea there. I think that's interesting. I find that.
Just keep layering things on these painty papers. Now
and then I have my little stamp off over here where I'm testing out the strength of my...
That will also become something.
It can also become something. But it's always good to have that. I'm just loving how this is doing this business here.
Yeah, see, this is one of 10 in the Flower Center set by Darcy. Those Flower Centers, seriously, they kind of started
this
us
is
on
like
this.
my favorite one because it looks like a... No, I think I actually do have a thing called Splash. I don't know. Is that a Flower Center too?
Yeah, that's a Flower Center too. And we do have a Splash.
I just love it so much. And sometimes I try to use stamps that I haven't used before.
But then there's just some go-tos.
But I just, you know, I love them so much that I just, you know.
Yeah.
This one's a little tighter.
Do you need re-inker? I do have re-inker for that.
Yeah, I could use that. And see, that's not showing up at all.
Is that Emerald City? Well, here, you can use Emerald City on it. It's green. That's what I got.
It's cactus.
This is what I got.
Well, is this going to be too blue?
I have no idea.
This is going to be too blue. You got any yellow?
I do not. Not in the stays on.
Well, I hope I'm not really disappointed that I did this because
How rarely are you? You're the one who taught me how to, you know, mix it up.
Mess up the stamp pad.
Because I couldn't find the cactus ink. Or, well, I could. It's just they wanted too much for it. And I'm like, nay, sir. Mm-mm. I don't understand why they're not all, you know, equally priced, but...
This is great. Okay, so we're stamping green on red, and you see what happens.
You get brown. Color wheel, y'all.
Except look where it's hitting the parts of the white.
Mm-hmm.
How freaking cool is that?
There you go.
Well, that was fun. Okay, now I'm not really seeing the green on this, and I'm sorry that I added that. You need to get some yellow.
Okay.
So we can get this back to where I want it. Yeah, and I don't like this. This is a yucky color. Yucky color.
Okay.
Okay, this is Gothic Purple, you know.
It's her most favorite.
My penchant for...
But it's also altered. It's not full-on Gothic Purple anymore. It's...
No.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get all these...
We don't want it.
Dadgum hoop-de-doos in the same dadgum place.
You keep putting them in places they're not supposed to be. I just want you to know that.
What? Gothic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've used claret on this also, Tommy Ann. and the claret just has a bit more red to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got here? What do we got here? I like this circle thing. Where's this? Yeah, there's my circle.
The circle, I believe, is from the flower centers as well. I know, it's very exciting. And those of you that have come in, please do give that thumbsy upsies. Or if you were just a little bit unsure, we would very much appreciate the thumbsy upsies. That's the like it on this stream. And if you're new, subscribe. And if you're starting to feel a little chatty, please let us know in the chat. Or if you're watching in replay, give us some comments down below. Be kind or move along. Ooh, that goes really well with this. Like, that's spot on that paint color. Couldn't have tried to match that. I mean, we could have. She could have been close, but it's hard to do with the ink. It's different than mixing paint.
True.
Not that we haven't given it a go at times, because I got some pads over here that are questionable.
Look how cool that looks.
There you go. See, you fixed your situation.
I fixed it.
There was no blobby squishiness over there.
No blobby squishiness over there.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that. And this one's kind of weak, but I don't hate that.
These look like little cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon roll. Not Tootsie Roll. Cinnamon roll.
All right, like that one. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I really like this little jobber here. Now,
Oh, I am so glad that you said that, Paula.
What?
I was very much so inspired by you. So he hasn't been to Makers, and I meant to tell her about it. I want to do that, but I have some thoughts on switching it up. And I might incorporate that with my September project. Perhaps.
I keep trying to lift that up.
But I may need to do it. I'm going to prep it. And I may do the circle thing at the end of this month. So if you don't know what we're talking about, Paula is like, you know, the queen of posting awesome things over there in Makers. Because that's like kind of her home as far as where she posts things on the internet. That's Paula King. She's one of our designers.
Paula.
And she also runs the color combo with Carrie and Estella. She's handling business over there and gives very much so like great inspiration. She posted this wonderful, so she did the circle punch thing and then she ran, and it kind of reminded me how I used to do those card. Remember how I would put cards on either side? I'd run one strip of the craft paper and then I put cards on either side.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Sort of similar in construction like that. But then I was like, ooh, I had a different idea about that. But hers are circles, and I think that's super fun. So yeah. I got lots of idea things about that.
Now, I want...
We missed you, Eddie. Glad you're back.
Where'd he go?
Where'd you go, Eddie? He just said BRB. Maybe he had to go tinkle. I don't know. But P wants to know. Oh, yes, and this is crenulated. Oh, and she did the bitty border splash stamp. We're up to bitty border coming out is 11. Can y'all believe that? Hello, Yanka. Is Yanka coming in? Yes, she is. There he is. Okay. I was looking for the J's in this. This is crenulated. This is the crenulated strip. There's a big block of it too. These are by Sophia. These are super duper. And actually, you could probably even cut a little chunk of that one off. So if you wanted to do just small.
Yes, absolutely. Tired of kind of.
Yeah, fighting that floppy.
That odd sticky outy bit.
I was wondering about that. It was bothering me, but I was trying not to say anything. You? Of course it was.
It was bothering me.
I'm astute.
Okay, now the other one I want here.
Some people say particular. Aware. Sensitive.
I really like these little,
I got some other littles over here. Did I give you the... I must have handed it over to you.
I like this one also.
Oh no, I put it back behind here, I think. Oh, here. Look, I got a tray of things too if you are looking for some others like the stars and...
Oh.
Yeah, some of your faves. But they just ended up over here.
Well, shucky darns.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that jobber.
Oh, yes, Zal. The itty bitties are perfect for the twinchies. If you don't know what that is, that's a 2-incher. Or you can make inchies, which is just 1. That's a little tight.
Okay, now I think that
he went outside. He's upset about something.
I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. Let's get this back over here.
Oh, that's so funny. Shauna, I'm glad I didn't read that out loud. But it's good. This is the best chat in town, y'all, if you didn't know.
Now, we're still getting a little residue from the...
Oh, my gosh. And you need to get over to Makers. So, Becky has been creating some kind of masterboard stamping business, and they are most excellent. They will inspire you. Lots happens over in Makers, y'all. Even more so than I realize half the time. But I've been trying to get in there and, you know, give some love and give some emojis. And
I've been making stuff.
She has. It's hard to do all the things, y'all. That's why it takes us, like, you know, 2 people, 3 people, really, to... Brad doesn't do Makers. He doesn't do the internet. I like that. Not the Facebooks.
I like this little jobber right here.
I have things to say about that, Eddie. But this is not the place. That's funny. Oh, Sumi Mark. Yes, this is Sumi Mark. And then this little eyeball-y looking thing, that's one of the... How many are in that set? I think 5. 4 or 5. Yolan's pods. It was started out as the pods, and then this was the little mini set. Sorry, I don't know why my brain is not remembering. It'll show up here in chat in here just a minute. Mo's on it. She's probably looking for it. Hello, Tammy. Welcome, welcome.
These are the ones I use a lot on the
Well, and this little thing was a tester, and this is what sort of prompted the bitty borders. Because Brad was testing out some things. Googly pods. Thank you, Mo. There's a Cookie Wookie. That's Mo. She just put the link to the googly pods. And then this one is the very first of the bitty borders. I think it's number 1.
Now, I know this is kind of mean.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to show you what I'm going to do with any of these unless you come to call, because that's where we're going to be making bookmarks today.
Got to be a call to see what happens. I like that. I like that teaser bit that you just, that was nice.
I'm getting better at that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get us some.
Ooh, I love this paper. Don't mess this up. It's looking good.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I think you should use like a blue. You need to get your VersaFine out and do it up, Patricia.
Because I've got manganese.
Yeah, or I do have orange in the archival, and it's brand new. I got Monarch orange. Orange.
Ooh. Well, I know.
It's archival.
I know. It's
archival.
But I don't know how much interest they're going to have in orange on orange.
Well, no, you stamp the orange in the blue areas.
I don't think that that's going to work, but we shall try. I don't anticipate.
Or you stamp the orange in the lighter orange areas, and then that way it oomps it up. See, that's what I would do, because I am a master of monochromatic magical majesty. I'm a professional. Mm-hmm.
Sound better somebody else.
I know, but sometimes you just gotta let people know that it is okay for them to let other people know as well. También.
Now, this is one of those squishy stamps made out of the squishy
early foam. Mm-hmm.
Early foam. And a lot of times it doesn't give a real.
You just got to be more gentle. And it's good. She's mucking up my orange. It's like that was a pristine, not been, mangled orange, but now it is. It's fine.
It's a mighty fine color.
We got brown. There's that chai over there.
This doesn't have that hint of orange.
And if you're wondering what this little stampy thing is, well, it's an altered situation, and it's a design by hers truly here, Patricia. It's called Arty Squiggles. She doesn't like that name, but I think that's what I called it. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I've got the other.
She's not always in charge of the naming of things. Oh my God! And I cracked up. Dang it. Carrie's not here, but in his envelope video, and he was stamping the bats. He even wrote the name on the stamp or whatever, and he's reading it out, and he goes, "God, Ryan, her naming." I laughed so hard. It's so out loud. I enjoyed that very much. So,
Okay, here's some VersaFine blue. I don't know what color blue it is. We don't really care.
It's been altered, but we do have a re-inker, I think, of that VersaFine, or at least we did at one point in time.
Manganese blue.
Well, that manganese is actually the archival, so you've been, mixing it up. Nothing sacred over here, y'all. Nothing. Oh, see, I have the VersaFine Claire, the purple. Because we do have a purple stamp pad somewhere that I think you hold it over there. But see, that's the purple.
Well, let me have that and shoot some of that in top of Gothic.
Oh, see, I don't think you should mix those, because I don't think they're the same thing. Like, they're just not the same kinds of ink. Whatever. I don't know, y'all. One of these days, if somebody ends up with our art and it all starts just, melting off the wall, or I don't know.
I don't think that's how that works. I like this stamp. It's squishy.
I will tell you, it's kind of crazy because certain designs, because the thing is that when they send us the foam or whatever, we order the same foam, but sometimes it's a little different. Like, with anything being manufactured, you don't hit the same mark it's similar. Anyway. But we have tried out different foams over the years. And sometimes there is a preference to one or the other, but we try to be more consistent with, like, which one works the best, the most. is the deal. You got 5 minutes. I don't know that I agree with what's happening, but I know you're having a good time. Sometimes
I need some music.
Sometimes it's just about the motion.
Sometimes it is just about the doing.
The doing.
It's the doing. Now, I should hit that down there with some white. Dadgummit. Okay, that's all right.
You can come back to that.
I can come back to that. Now, I don't want blue on this. Well, blue might be nice. I don't know if I want that stamp, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with that. You went a little heavy with that one. Sometimes it is very hot, Graham.
What?
Art is going to melt off the wall. How hot is it there? I tell you. Brad's truck has been very hot lately. It's like, ugh. I mean, you know, when you get in there and you forget to just like let it cool off for just a second, and the first air that blows out of the AC is like, you know, magma in air form.
I wish I could line those up a little bit better.
Say it to the universe. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, those are kind of wonky, but you know,
that's all right. They're crenulated. They're meant to be. This is the little Grecian one. I think this was like number 3. Bitty border number 3. Roundabout. If you go over there to PM Artist Studio and in the search area, you put in bitty border, all the bitty borders and border things will show up. You will be very happy.
Borders will show.
We have, actually. And what's so funny is we have a customer that actually we'll probably be hearing from about this time of year. And they use them. It's a booster club. And so we cut their, like, for the cheerleaders to stamp the paint on. Which I don't understand why they don't use the same ones. But I'm not complaining because, you know, it's a pretty good little order and easy to do. So, yeah. So yes, we have indeed. We've also had some folks, I would like to try it. Now, we don't do clay work, but I would be interested in, and none of them have sent us pictures or anything, but we've had some potters order things for stamping glaze and even like stamping their, you know, the insignia thing on the bottom of plates or cups or whatever it is. Had that. And some even have done it for designs. So, yeah, there's lots of cool things. And, you know, one of the reasons that we have the huge version of the nested circles is that there was a lady that wanted to stamp fabric. And she did show me the pictures. It was really cool. Now, that's some tricky business. All right, well, Patricia's going to carry on with this. Actually, you're going to stop because we need to go make cabbage and sausage. And then we'll see you guys all over at Casey's, hopefully. And then later on at Caw. Until then.
Love you.
Like a
long haul.
Bye, guys.